Previously, I did a video on difficult spelling or misspelled words in English language. So today, we are looking at the challenges or 6 tips on how to spell words correctly. So stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, and leave your comment in the comment section below. Let's dive into the 6 solid tips on how to improve on our spelling skills. The first one is pronunciation spellings. This means that when you have a word, you can easily spell it with its pronunciation. For example, let's look at the word fling. Fling. Now we have the fling. You can easily put it together because you are aware of the sounds of the English language. Another example is cats. It's as simple as ABC. Cats. Number 2, spelling pronunciation. The first was spelling pronunciation spelling, while the second is spelling pronunciation. For example, if you haven't come across the word rapport, you're likely going to spell it in the wrong way. So this is what I mean by spelling pronunciation. So you think you know the sounds and the spelling, yet when you put it down, you're unable to spell it. This is one of the problems learners of the English language often face. The third one is the use of homophones. The use of homophones. Homophones are words that have the same pronunciation, different spellings, and different meanings. The same pronunciations, different spellings, and different meanings. For example, let's look at the word wait. Wait means that force you are sat on an object, while the second wait means to have a delay or to stop. To have a delay or to stop something or an object. Another example is flair. Flair to mean natural talent and interest you have towards something, and flair to mean a sudden light. Next is, now let's look at these words: accommodation, embarrassment, and accumulate. People tend to transfer the knowledge in accommodation and embarrassment to accumulate or occasion. Now let's look at words that have IE or EI, as in receive or relieve. Now it is obvious that when you are to spell words that have IE, that is a long E sound, where we have the IE or the EI, the IE is written in words that do not have letter C, while EI is written in words that have letter C before them. For example, deceive, receive, and we have relieve and believe. Now look at them, relieve and believe, they are different. Now in the case of receive, we have the EI. In the case of deceive or deceit, we have EI because we have the letter C before the long E. But where in a situation where we don't have the letter C before the long E sound, we have the IE, as we have in believe or relieve or relief. Next is word boundary. Word boundary or junctural words. Now what do I mean by word boundaries? That is, we have 2 words coming together to mean something. We have the word interrelation or interrelationship. We have the word inter and we have the word relation. So we are bound to have RR in the word inter and in the word relation. But in the word interaction, now the pronunciation says interaction. Now in the word interaction, we have just one R, where we have the inter and we have the action. So most times people often find it difficult to learn how to spell words in word boundaries or junctions. Now let's look at the last form of mistakes that we make. This is derivations. Derivation to mean converting the verb to the noun, which is also known as nominalization. We have the noun form of a word or the verb form of a word. So let's look at the word announce. Look at the spelling in announce and the spelling in announcement. Now, converting the word announce, which is a verb, to the word to the noun form announcement, the spelling forms did not change. It retains the letter O in it. But let's look at the word pronounce and pronunciation. Pronounce, we have the letter O in it, but in the word pronunciation, we don't have the letter O in it. So when we have words like this, we are bound to make mistakes by retaining the features of the verb forms in the words, just the way we spell the word pronunciation. Meanwhile, the O is not there. We've come to the end of today's lesson. If you know you've learned something, remember to share, like, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Your suggestions are welcome. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. See you in my next video.